Alrighty, finally here. Let's go ahead with order number 17. I was having some trouble logging in this morning. Let's go ahead. Order number 17. You would like to know what is coming your way this week. Let us see what is coming your way this week. These are only paid readings, yes. All right. So we do see an opportunity of movement coming forward towards you, and like movement towards something that can feel a little bit more rested. When we have the energy that comes forward here of the Page of Pentacles, as well as with this Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, we see forward movement that's wanting to come forward towards you here. So you being able to get what you're looking for, get what you're wanting, feeling secure, having good news, good energy, opportunities to kind of take action seems to be coming forward towards you. And it brings in this Four of Swords energy. It brings in a very rested feel. It makes things feel more secure. It makes things feel stable. It just kind of brings overall this sort of comforting, valued, structured energy into your surroundings. And with that 10 of Wands coming forward, it's like it removes some sort of burden. It removes some sort of difficult energy and allows you to kind of experience this peace, experience this rest, experience this reassurance that things are indeed moving forward. It creates a sense of structure for you. It creates a sense of value that things are moving in the right direction or having an opportunity of growth. So this is a really good energy here combination to see come forward, because it creates this opportunity of like more is coming your way. Value is coming forward towards you. The opportunities to kind of take action, or the opportunity of success wants to find your way, and that value can come forward through the energy of money as well. When we do have the Pentacles coming ahead, you might find more money come forward towards you, or just more security in general, of feeling like something is very stable, or feeling like something can move forward in the time and space in a way that you want it to. So I see this as really good structured energy that's coming your way. That really uplifts things. It makes things feel valuable. It makes things feel like there is the opportunity to move forward. It feels like there is the direction here to be able to find that structure, to find that trust, to find that ability to move ahead in a way that feels like it is moving in the way that you want it to, right? Like it brings in that sense of value. Now, the Eight of Wands also brings forward in good direction. So when we have this energy coming forward here, we can see that there could be communication of more coming ahead, where you kind of get to the point of recognizing that growth can come forward, that opportunity can come ahead, that something is not going to stay stuck and stagnant, but instead it has the opportunity to be able to move forward for more. So I really like this combination here, because this combination is bringing forward the idea of growth for you, and it's bringing forward the idea of like being able to build up instead of feeling like something is held back or something is not going to work out in the way that you want it to. So it's coming your way this week is growth opportunities, removal of difficulties, so that you can find this space of trust, structure, value, and security to be able to move up with. And it may come forward here as well with a bit of like maybe some money could come forward there too. So let's go ahead and dive into your next question. You would like to know, what do you need to know the most right now? Let us see. Let me just see something here 1 second real quick. Okay, let us see. What do you need to know the most right now? All right. So opportunities are surrounding you here. If you want to go ahead and go after them, there is the energy to be able to have that place of pursuit. When we have the energy coming forward here of the Four of Cups, there's a need to recognize that opportunities are there. There's a need to kind of recognize that the energy wants to find success for you. There's a need to kind of see that more can come forward. And so when we get into this energy coming ahead here, we can be in a place of saying, okay, Opportunities are surrounding you. The energy is there for success. The idea of movement can come forward, but you need to be in a place to kind of go after it, right? When we get into the idea of the Four of Cups or the Devil, we can be in a place of restricting ourselves in certain ways based off of personal wants or based off of personal desires, the comfort, what we know, like what we knew, right? Rather than being in a place of going after the opportunities or the could be's, we end up holding ourselves back and thinking about the past or thinking about the old, right? And so when we have this energy coming forward here of the Three of Cups with the Queen of Wands with the Magician, being in a place of passionate pursuit, being in a place of openness, being in a place of desire for more, we can get into the idea here of like going after things, right? The more that we go after something, the more that we are open to something, the more energy that's going to come forward towards us. So I see this as being a combination here that's saying, put yourself out there, because the more that you do so, the more that you're going to receive. This is a very, very strong energy here to say opportunities are floating around you. So what you need to know the most is that the train is passing by. It's just waiting for you to put out your hand. Actually, you know what I'm seeing? You know those sort of like towing stations that come in at different where it's like, okay, the rope comes by and you can grab the handle and it's like a continuous like track of rope coming so that it can pull you up a mountain or whatever. It's just each one is coming by, the opportunities are coming by, you just have to stick out your hand to pull the rope, and it's coming forward. But it comes from the recognition of like going after chance, going after opportunity, not staying stuck and stagnant, and allowing yourself to realize that the possibilities are there, allowing yourself to realize that things could come forward, that newness can come ahead, that value wants to find you. And if you allow yourself to be in this place to like push yourself out there and go after these things, you will find more and more come forward towards you. So opportunity is there. If you want to take it, it's there to be taken. Really, it's there to be taken. So if you'd like it, the energy is there trying to support you. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 18. 18, you would like to know what should you do with the situation between L and V, or L and Y. Let's see. All right. So with the Page of Swords, it's asking for you to gain more information. So not just making one decision right off the hop and being like, this is just what it is, or not making any sort of assumptions there either. When we gain this information, Two of Swords with the Ace of Swords, it provides further clarity. So this is, don't make any decisions right now, ask more questions, look around a little bit more, even with the Two of Cups, one-on-one. To try and find harmony in the situation. So the Two of Cups can say that if you go to either person individually, that if you gain more information from them, you can find a better conclusion. You can find the harmony. And with the idea of the Ten of Cups, we can create harmony altogether. So there's a need for further understanding before action. So right now, I would say what to do with them is to connect with them individually, try to figure out a little bit more about the situation prior to making a decision, because the Ten of Cups can say that we can find harmony, unity, happiness for all involved. So we can see some sort of uplifting idea come forward in this situation. We just need to kind of connect a little bit differently. We need to take action a little bit differently, or we need to be able to find that point of recognition for the individual a little bit more. So let's say they're having an issue, they're not getting along. We might have the surface level idea right now as to what's going on, but if we were to then connect deeper again with the individuals, we'd be able to see, okay, here's where maybe the misunderstanding happened in a little bit more depth, or here's the way that either party can find a way to work together, right? Because the Ten of Cups can create the harmony altogether, but we have to gain more information. The Ten of Cups just in general as well says that we have to figure out what's going to create the most harmony overall. So beyond just L and Y together, we need to find what's going to create the most harmony for everybody in the vicinity, right? The Ten of Cups is that community card. So what works best for the community is what works best for the situation as well. So that's what I would say here when it comes to this combination. Recognizing maybe the individuals and gaining more information there, and then making a decision that works best for the entirety of the facility rather than just what works best for the individuals. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, so let's go ahead for number 19. Number 19, that I cannot say anything in terms of legalities as a guarantee, as this is tarot card readings and I am not in any sort of way certified when it comes to being a lawyer or anything like that. So let's go ahead, or even understanding the judicial system of a country in which I'm not in. So let's go ahead and see how long they're going to be in. All right. So we do have something coming forward here in terms of it not being as long as one would expect, or not being as long as one would have maybe on paper. So when we have this Two of Pentacles energy coming forward, it's a this or a that, kind of goes back and forth. It's kind of like that idea of we have on paper 1 year, but then we get out in 6 months. You know, that sort of idea here. We have something that kind of flows back and forth. The Judgment card with the Queen of Swords can say something with the idea of recognizing behavior or recognizing change, because the Queen of Swords is a very strict energy. So if we're following the rules, we're following directions, we have clarity and guidance, then we can see something be brought into movement, or we can see something be brought into clarity. The Seven of Wands is kind of fighting the unknown. So there might be some complications, there might be some pushback, there might be some issues, but as long as we're kind of pushing forward and kind of following the rules or following the directions, then we see an opportunity here to kind of get out sooner than expected. The World, though, does give us the idea of a cycle. So this could be something going on into the idea of a complete cycle. So this would be like 1 month, 1 year. We would see something coming forward here as one complete cycle. So I would say we're kind of looking at maybe going on to the idea of a year, but we get out earlier because of following the rules, following the directions, or showing the idea of change. So that's what I would say. So let us see if everything is going to work out for him. All right. So I would say in the end, yes. When we have the Ten of Swords coming forward with the Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, there's definitely a lot of conflict. There's a lot of endings. There's a lot of self-recognition that needs to come into play. There's a lot of conflict that needs to come forward. The Ten of Swords can be like a ending of the old self. They may not be the same person that they were before. But with the Ace of Swords, Two of Wands coming forward, we get into this recognition of growth. We get into this recognition of opportunity. We start to see new life directions. We move forward in new ways. And so this is them basically growing through self, right? Growing through the experience, recognizing a new way of moving forward, right? Coming forward in a new direction. Not staying stuck or stagnant, but instead trying to become somebody new. So based on this combination, I would say yes, that everything is going to work out for him in time. It may definitely not feel like that when it comes to it being in the present moment. It may feel stuck. It may feel very conflicting. It may feel very frustrating. There could be a lot of high-end emotions that come forward here. But the Ace of Swords gives us the idea of moving forward in a new direction. We have a new opportunity. We have a new way of moving ahead. And through this energy, we also have the idea of the Two of Wands, where we can see this energy moving forward in a new direction, right? Like we can see growth come forward from it. It just might feel incredibly heavy. There might be a lot of restriction. We might be very uncertain about how to make something happen and how to move forward. But we still see this growth energy coming forward here. We still see the opportunity come forward from the difficulties. So I would say yes, based on this combination, even though it may be something that brings forward a lot of issues rather than flow. We would definitely see the energy coming forward here of things working out eventually. But again, there might be a lot of difficult energy that comes forward through this combination, rather than it being something that just automatically makes things be great. So let's go ahead and see. Will he try to change for the better? Let us see. So I would say yes, but we definitely see the cutting corners where we can when we have the energy coming forward here of the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords likes to hold back. The Seven of Swords likes to create issues. The Seven of Swords likes to be restrictive in any way that we can, right? In any way that's going to work out for us, we want to go ahead and hold back. And so when we have this combination coming forward here, the idea of the Empress comes ahead with growth, with passion, with excitement, with desire. So wanting to create the idea of new. The world also wants to close out the old and have the opportunity for new there as well. So this energy is really wanting to see new directions come forward, growth to come ahead, value, passion, opportunities to come forward. This energy is all wanting to see itself excel, especially with the Magician as well as with the Ace of Swords, wanting to create new ideas, wanting to create new directions, wanting to create personal growth and go after personal goals. That energy comes forward here strongly. It's just a matter of with that Seven of Swords of kind of holding back purposefully in certain ways that could kind of get them a little bit sticky or held on to old personality types. So I would say it does look like he'll try to change for the better. It doesn't mean that he's just going to overnight change or that he's going to completely become a new person, but it does look like he'll attempt to change for the better. Yes, it'll kind of be a growth opportunity here that he can kind of take a hold of and have a new frame of mind, but still with some of those old patterns. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 20. 20, you'd like to know, has Dee thought of you? Let us see. So I would say yes, with this combination, it seems to be the thought process of how to break down some sort of limitation, break down some sort of issue, and create the opportunity and movement to be able to put in the work, right? Seven of Pentacles wants to see work come forward. Eight of Pentacles wants to see work come forward. This energy is really wanting to see progression. We're wanting to see movement. We don't want to be held back. We don't want to have issues. We don't want to have restrictions. We instead just want to see the opportunity of movement, flow, and value come ahead. The Knight of Wands is a very passionate card, and so we're in a place here of wanting to maybe think about how we can take action to see some sort of movement or flow or passion, excitement, desire, offerings of emotions and connections to come forward. We're wanting to kind of break down some sort of wall and create the movement and opportunity for emotion to flow. So I would say yes, it does look like they have a thought of you. So let us see what's coming for you this week that will make you feel confident to make money. Let us see. All right. So with this combination, there's the idea of options or fantasies. So the Seven of Wands coming forward here with the Seven of Cups can be pushing after a fantasy or pushing after a desire, something that we are wishing for or wanting, but unsure if we can make it happen. And when we see the Knight of Wands with the Page of Pentacles, there's like an opportunity here to have quick action come forward and something where maybe you can work together with other people, or you can just kind of see things plan out. This is kind of like when, say you have nothing to do for the evening, you're walking around looking at the shops, and somebody says, hey, I have a ticket tonight. The show is right down around the corner for a comedy show. If you want it, you can use it, but I can't make it. I have to go to this other thing. So here's a ticket if you want a ticket, right? It's like, oh, you were looking for something to do. You were in the search of something, perusing around the shops. And then all of a sudden, here's this opportunity for you to take action, right? There's that sort of idea that's coming forward here. There's some sort of avenue, some sort of direction where you can see this quick opportunity here to get the movement, get the flow, where you can go after the dream or go after the desire in a way that you didn't think was possible before. And this could be like, I don't know, say you have... say you're wanting to move forward with business, but it's been really expensive and getting a domain name. All of a sudden this website has domain names free for a year. And you're like, oh, okay, now I'll try it out, right? There's that sort of idea that's coming forward here. Taking a chance, taking an opportunity to be able to go forward towards a desire in a way that we thought was fantasy before, but now all of a sudden here it is. It's very much possible. So let's go ahead and see what's going to surprise you and make you happy. All right. So it seems like the opportunity to move away from restrictive energy and move forward towards an opportunity is what's going to make you happy. This Devil, as well as the Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups, is very limiting energy because we're looking at the past. We're looking at the other things other people have said or the restrictions around us rather than looking towards the opportunities of movement forward or flow. And so we can kind of get into this place where we're in a shoulda, coulda, woulda sort of direction because we're thinking about maybe what other people want us to do, or we're thinking about the ways that we are kind of limited to what we know. But all of a sudden, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles here is two cards of communication, where we can communicate new directions, where we can communicate flow, where we can make something happen in a way that feels exciting, right? We're creating a passionate new adventure, and we're also having this stability come forward. It's like we're creating this opportunity here to move ahead. So I would say with this combination here, it seems like there is the energy about, taking a chance, or having communication come forward to show you that you can move past some restrictive energy here and take a chance, move forward, see the options, and kind of push ahead. That's the energy that's coming forward, that's going to be in this place of happiness. The ability to move forward, take a chance, gain that communication instead of being in a place of restriction. That is going to kind of open some doors for you instead of having things feel closed out. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here. For 21, you'd like to know, what are they going to do about their feelings for you? Let us see. All right. So right now, I would say not too much. When we have the Ten of Wands coming forward, the Ten of Wands kind of gives us the idea of building things up. So we're just going to let things accumulate. We're not really going to try to take action. We're not going to try to force something. We're just going to allow these feelings to kind of build up and sit there. Then when we have this energy coming forward with the Judgment, we're going to kind of wait until things are like needing to be known, until we can kind of shout it from the rooftops, until we're extremely ready to be in a place to shout it out. We are going to go ahead and hold ourselves back. The Knight of Cups coming forward with the Six of Wands says that we want to be ultimately successful in the direction that we go ahead in. We don't want to have second guesses. We don't want to be unsure about how things can move forward. We don't want to be in a place of restriction. We want to make sure with the Magician that things are going to move forward at the time and space and way that we want it to in the most successful manner. So right now, it seems like they're not really going to do too much of anything because they're going to hold back and wait until they can be more sure that something is going to work out or something could be successful, and kind of just holding on to this energy here until they feel like they're very confident that something is going to move forward. They're kind of in a place of restriction and observation rather than complete action because they want to make sure that they're going to be successful when it comes to going ahead and completely taking action. So what is your superpower in life? Let us see. All right. So we have the reflection of the past and growth of new beginnings. When we have the Empress energy coming forward, this is you being able to be in a place of creation, be in a place of growth, right? So to be able to take things or recognize opportunities and then take them, especially with the Six of Cups coming forward with the Nine of Cups, it's like being able to use your past, recognize your past, and then create a desirable outcome from the lessons that you've learned, create new beginnings out of the past. And with the Knight of Pentacles coming forward with the Knight of Wands, there's the ability to learn when to speed up and when to kind of like hold back in certain ways. So it seems like this idea is coming forward here as you have the ability to evolve and create new beginnings from the experiences that you've had and allow the accumulation of knowledge to come forward to kind of build you up in a way that's desirable, but then also be able to take action or use your past, use what you've learned to kind of fuel you and move you forward. It's kind of like you have the ability to, ability of like discernment in certain ways of recognize what needs to be done based off of your past, or recognize, use your past to your advantage. There's that sort of idea that's coming forward here. So let us see what will sell the most, doing what for people. Let us see. All right. So Three of Swords coming forward with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, coming ahead here with the Queen of Swords. I see the idea of like recognizing where people's own self-worries can get the better of them and pointing that out can be really good. And this could be in other ways depending on like how you wanted to go ahead with it in business. This could be like a advisor. This could be like a consultant in certain ways. This could be therapist in certain ways. The Three of Swords comes forward as getting the better of ourselves, right? The Three of Swords comes forward as our thoughts, our minds, our worries, impacting the heart and the emotions. And the Queen of Swords comes forward as a very strict energy of using clarity, trying to figure something out, or trying to come forward in a way that's very forward, right? And so when we have this Knight of Cups come ahead, it's bringing forward the desires, the wishes, the dreams in a way that doesn't just bring in worry. So this is like providing clarity to people that their dreams are not just dreams, but their dreams are possibilities, or maybe even showing them how to obtain these particular dreams, right? Bringing things into a place of reality of how do we go ahead and take that, first step forward, rather than crushing our own dreams of thinking that something's not possible, right? So this is kind of like motivator, therapist, right, consultant, things like that, of clearing away the worries and showing that there is a direction forward to get to what you want, right? There's that sort of idea that's coming forward here. If you were to offer that to clients, that would be the best direction here in terms of moving forward, removing the worries and showing that the thing that they want is possible, that there's a direction forward, that the opportunity is there, right? That's the energy that's coming forward here. Removal of worries and showing of opportunities. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today on the live, this is the last call, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. If you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. But this is the last call to have a personal reading here today. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 22. 22, you'd like to know, will you end up doing collabs, partnerships, and stuff like that? Let us see. All right, so I would say that the opportunity is there, but it's not guaranteed when it comes to this combination. The King of Wands, King of Pentacles says the confident will be rewarded, right? The pursuit will be rewarded. If you put yourself out there, you're confident about it, you allow change to come forward. If you are in a place of taking action, then you will see it come ahead. Now, the importance that comes forward with this, though, is the energy of being confident, but also creating and flowing with change. It's not a guarantee here when we have the idea of the Tower that something is going to be built up and stay structured. It kind of has this idea of building up and collapsing. So the King of Wands can give us confidence, can maybe be short-lived. And so if you're putting yourself out there, you may get something right off the hop, but unless it's built with security here with the King of Pentacles, unless it's something that you evolve with the Death card, and pursue through maybe a place of youthful joy or a true and genuine care for it, it will bring forward a tower. It'll bring forward a collapse, where maybe you'll get some sort of high from it, some sort of start with it, and then it kind of falls away. So there's an importance to kind of be in a place of evolving, changing, and growing beyond just confidence in it, and allowing that to come forward in terms of a pursuit. So I would say yes, based on this combination, that it looks like the opportunity is there. It's not a given, and it would definitely need some hard work, structure, routine, and consistency, rather than just being in a place of confidence. So that's kind of just an extra reminder going along with it. But I would say yes, based on this combination. It does look like a really good energy, as long as, again, we're building up in a place of confidence, we're building up in a place of pursuit and stability, rather than just coming forward in a place of confidence solely. We need to also be in that King of Pentacles energy, the structure, the value, the pursuit, rather than just being in a place of confidence. The consistency. So let's go ahead here and see for your message cards. So we have waiting to reconnect. I don't know what to do next. Fated. Oh, darling, what have I done? And your voice is in my head. So we seem to have this energy here of like recognition, a desire for more, but not being quite sure on maybe how to get more, reflecting on the things that you've said, reflecting on the energy between the two of you, maybe reflecting on what you would want, how to move forward and connect here between the two of you, and then kind of being in a place of trying to figure out what to do next to connect, but again, kind of being in a place of not being quite sure. The fated, though, does come forward with a kind of reassurance. A reassurance here when it comes to the idea of moving forward, because they're kind of saying, well, things will move forward in the time and space in the way that it needs to. It'll happen when it needs to. It'll kind of work where it needs to, when it needs to, right? So I kind of see this coming forward here as a combination that says, I'm wanting to connect, and I feel it will connect when the time is right, thinking about you, thinking about what you've said, but maybe don't entirely know how to move forward, and just kind of figuring that out as we go. That's kind of what I see coming forward here in this combination. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings.